Shout out to everybody here on the loft. Thank you for jumping on. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Can you see me? Can you hear me? It's claiming that I can't be heard or seen. That's what YouTube's saying, but I see it. I see it anyway. It happens every once in a while on a Saturday. They claim the bit rate. They do all sorts of funny stuff, but it's 100% ready to go. Locked and loaded. Shout out to everybody here. I ain't getting no sleep because Bitcoin. I made money last night trading. Did you? I'm going to teach you how I did it. We're going to talk about it. We're live on a plane. No spinning water balls around. Let's get it. Amen. Yeah, we're live on a plane. Yeah. Flat plane. Interesting. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here. Let me actually configure this. And yeah, it's a beautiful Saturday morning. May God bless each and every one of you for jumping on in, hanging out, and sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Welcome to the Crypto Liver Show. And moving forward, may God bless each and every one of you for jumping on in. Let's take a look at what's happening here for Bitcoin and show you what I see in the books. So earlier today, or last night, I made a trade on Bitcoin on the 4-hour time frame. I got to bring that music down for me, but up for you. So I'm going to bring it down a little bit, but I'm going to bring it up for you. I know it's a little too low for you. Still a little. There we go. This is where I like to be, right about there. Okay. So earlier today, we crossed the 5-minute 200 moving average. That's when I like to get long. And we had a beautiful pump, but then we came back to retest the 5-minute. I was watching this flag. Shoulder, head, right shoulder. We almost got a bounce at the last minute. I said, you know what? I'm leaving it alone. It's the weekend. They're likely going to stop hunt anyone that trades the flag. They did exactly that. And we could go lower now. To me, this is a bit of a bear flag. And you can't say that this bear flag can't go further to the downside. So I see this puppy dumping and dumping hard. And, only a matter of time. So this thing could go further to the downside for sure. Bang, bang, bang. First level there is 103,000. Next level is 102,372, and then we're looking at $101,500. So that's what I'm looking at here for Bitcoin. If we decide to drop, if we can hold the 5-minute, we can bounce. There's a chance we can get some love here. Let's take a look at the bigger time frames, remove the moving averages, and give you your update for the day. Shout out to everybody here. We already had a weekly screen share this morning where I sold the local top for Bitcoin, just like I did yesterday on the NASDAQ. Sold the beautiful local top of the NASDAQ. Absolutely gorgeous trade on that flag. So anyway, Bitcoin showing signs of bearishness, right? A bearish divergence on the weekly. You can't say it's not there. That is bearish divergence. Moving down on the RSI while up on price action tells you there's more likely of a move to the downside than to the upside here for Bitcoin. Overbought on the stochastics, curving on the MACD. We've had a beautiful run up. We bounced off the 618 and did our thing. Now what, right? Now we want to see, can Bitcoin hold above 104,004, and it's not doing that. Tomorrow night, for the weekly close, it looks like it's going to get ready to close below this key level. Once it closes below, you have to start thinking it's going to 102.6. And then all the way down to $98,500. That's the next step. So $98,500 is starting to look more and more likely as we continue to test these levels. Could Bitcoin get the bounce? There is still a chance here. I'm open-minded. But man, the people that are in the short, look at it. They were in the short. They went up to get them twice now. It's been very hard to short the market. It's been very hard to trade the market. If you long, look, they went at you twice. If you short, they went up your entire... If you got in here on a short and didn't take profits on that wick down there, you're greedy. They came all the way back up. Someone may be able to hold, though, with a stop loss right here. You could have got in here, had break even, and still been in the trade. Kudos to anyone that's still in the short from up there after those 2 wicks, though. That would be almost impossible for me to hold. That's why I do spot trading, because I can hold that for days. We take a look here at the daily, the 3-day chart. And the 3-day chart, we really need to just close green here. The 3-day chart is our Hail Mary. If the 3-day chart can close green, right, which is in 2 days and 10 hours, this is going to be this is going to be it for us. So we need this bounce. Like, we don't need anything, right? God gave us everything, but the bulls would really, really enjoy a bounce. We desire a bounce here for Bitcoin on this 30-minute to the upside. We take a look here at the daily time frame. Same exact suggested here. Can we get a bounce on the daily back to the upside? for BTC. So I'm looking for the daily to bounce. I'm looking for that 3-day to bounce. We are getting oversold on both. 12-hour, 22, both have bullish divergence and suggest, but look, the rollover. Every time it looks amazing, there's some rolling over here. Look, this is a fake out. We broke out, and they decided to bring it back inside the pattern. As far as I'm concerned, 8-hour time frame looked bullish too as well, but now, can it get the bounce? Back to the top of the channel here, somewhere back to what, 104,981? The 4-hour time frame was going well, and I got in here with the reversal, sold that top, and then look, they're already kind of coming back down. It's weekend trading, though. I wouldn't be surprised. The 4-hour suggests we're going to pump to the upside. This is actually maybe a better entry now. The Stokes are curving aggressively, but look how this looks like a shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder. See the head and shoulder pattern? That's not a good look, and that's going to take you the measured move of the length of this and break the neckline. I mean, that says we can get back down to 99,000. Once we break 100K, the bears will come in again. It will get crazy, super bearish. People start bugging out, and it'll be trouble in paradise. Yes, yes, yes. And there'll be a bunch of shorts. They'll get liquidated. We'll go back and forth. It's never ending, my friends. Are you able to take advantage of the moves? Are you able to keep your head on tilt and be focused so when it happens, it happens? Shoulder, head, right shoulder here for the 4-hour time frame. We take a look at the 1 hour. 1 hour's overbought and coming down. Looks like it's going to dump on you. So the 1 hour says I'm in a bear flag. And looks bearish just like it did last night. See if the 1 hour can reset the Stokes without taking out that low. If not, so right now I assume we're in a bear flag going down. Smart to get into a short really with a stop above here. I wouldn't trade the weekends though, So what we need is for this Stokes to reset without breaking that low. If that happens, we can get our move back to the top of the channel, negate the head and shoulder. Right now, the head and shoulder's in charge. The bear flag's in charge. I got to commit to the fact that it looks like we're going down to 100,009, and we may make a nasty Saturday dump. That 1 hour looks horrible for more downside. Another day, another dump. Fatigue, I know. I was going to say what you just said, but you beat me to it. Amen. Anyway, so we're looking for this bounce possibly. How could we find it? The 5-minute time frame will get back above the 200 moving average. This yellow line, or won't lose it. So right now, the 5-minute is attempting to give us a bounce. Once we lose that, the drop is more likely going to continue. Bear flagging here, in my humble opinion. I feel like that's more of a bear flag too. Little bit of bullish divvy there though. It swings up while it swings down. The 1 minute bullish divergence. Attempting to try to quell this dump. Stop it from happening. I know I see more downside for Bitcoin, 103,000. We'll take a look at BOOKMAP and see what BOOKMAP is saying. Says another instance of BOOKMAP is running, but I'm not running BOOKMAP. So when that happens, you do Control-Alt-Delete, hit the taskbar, and you end the task, all right? If you didn't know. Once you end the task, you'll be able to start BOOKMAP again. That's the go. That's the workaround. Control-Alt-Delete, end task. Anytime you have an issue, just end the task with Control-Alt-Delete. I'm sure most of you know that. Virtual's falling off a cliff, right? It's crazy, right? When drawing these formations, it makes it a lot easier to use the law for price again, in my opinion. Interesting. We got to clear the liquidity low, 103 high, 102. I don't think we have to do anything. I never do that. We got to do stuff. Just one step at a time. Whatever happens, what we have to do is take advantage of the best trades. I mean, what we can do. I never like to say we have to because we don't need anything. Have to insinuates that you need something, but we need nothing. We got everything we need. We got everything. God has given us everything. Take a deep breath and realize you've already been given everything. It comes from within. Wealth comes from within. So if you haven't been given it, you're never going to get it. but you've already been given it. It comes from within. You have everything you'd ever have to use to survive. God's given it to you all. God bless everybody out here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here and sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. So look, a big area down here of liquidity, and again, that's the closest zone. So right now, this suggests that we will be going lower for Bitcoin. You know, somewhere down past 100K. That's 97.5 right there, that bar. We do have the 110,000 bar, but we got really close to it, unable to hit it just yet. So look, 97.7 is your closest bar of liquidity. It suggests we're going to make a crack to the downside. So Bitcoin looks bearish to me. Smart move is to keep a stop loss, above that right shoulder hill there. And look at that dump that just occurred. We just showed you the bear flag and said it was about to dump, but it did. And we sold the local top today at about 104,000. Yeah, 103.89. So, wow. Smart move not to be jumping back in to the charts. I'm very happy that I was disciplined today and decided that it wasn't the move, right? More downside for Bitcoin. Oh, look at them pump the price right back to the upside there. That's why I would not trade the weekend. Look at that. They're going after you. So we'll be back tonight to break this down, everybody. I'm not going to spend too much time on this today. It's the summer. I'm here with my family for the next 8 weeks. I will be just, a little quick on the weekends because I want to be there with my kids and my wife. But I love you. I appreciate you all. I can still give you that positive attitude. You can hear my voice. You can see my analysis. And that's all you need. You don't need me for hours today. You just need exactly the sauce I gave you. Look for the bearish retest. I see more downside right now. All right? Unless the 5 minute lost the 200 moving average. See? If we can close candles back above it, do some bullish div, maybe there's a chance here for movement back to the upside. The 4 hour does look good. The daily does look good. Small time frames got to figure themselves out. We got to get back. Let's get, where's it? The 10 minute. We got to get back above the 10 minute moving, the 200 moving average. That will be my first. We get above that, I'll begin to believe that something could happen. All right. 3 shows for the 99. Hey, you guys got it all, right? Shout out to everybody here. I love you all. I appreciate you. And I'll be back later tonight at 8 p.m. for Bitcoin and the weekly, and for Bitcoin and the Saturday night close. May God bless you all. Thank you so much for jumping on in. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Enjoy your summer. Enjoy your family, please. Your kids are out of school now. Likely most everybody in the United States and around the world. You're only with your kids for so long. Enjoy these times, man. They're going to disappear. Be a dad. Be a mom. Be there for your kids. It's the most important. I'm going to go be there for my kids. I love y'all. Be safe.